Hello everyone, welcome to Santa Cruz, California. We're going to do a little bow yoga, Qigong, and meditation on the beach. So go ahead and grab your balance bar and let's get started. So first, take a comfortable stance and take your bar up and over your shoulders. Drape your arms comfortably over the top and begin to twist side to side. Make sure the bar is not pressing too hard on your neck, and you can lift your back heel a little bit, and you can stretch left and right all the way through your back. Just breathe comfortably here. Warm up your spine. Get the lubrication throughout your vertebrae. And now rotate forward, make a swimming motion. If you are by chance near the beach, this is a good one before you go swimming. Use the leverage, so just let one arm press down and the other carry up. Now reverse. This whole beach is totally empty, but these folks decided to stand right in our frame here. It's alright. Go ahead and roll your neck, massage, and turn your head from side to side. Try to get the tension out of your neck, rolling even down in your shoulders a little bit. Alright, lift it up, and let's do some circles. So slowly rotate all the way around. Warm up your shoulders, nice and slow. If it's too much pressure, just bend your elbows more. Keep a nice light grip. Breathe comfortably. And the other direction. Smooth circles. Good. And then hold it back. You can do it at any degree between all the way back to just part way. Go ahead and stretch your neck. Sides of your neck. Alright, come back over. Release one hand, come around your back. Turn your palms forward. And slowly rotate up your back and over. Now it's likely that this may be too much right off the bat, so you can just do it halfway. Or hold it lighter. Make sure you've got a real flexible balance bar, not a broomstick. It needs to have a little padding and a little give to it. Go ahead and wrap your hands up into the flying fish. So a double vine grip, or you can hold behind with your hands if that's more comfortable. A little tilt forward and then rotate. Again, nice swimming motion. You want to feel it massaging in your middle back, right between your shoulder blades. And go ahead and reverse. Nice and smooth. Now release. You can roll out any soreness in your forearm and wrist. Take the bar up nice and high. Draw your hands close. Bring your elbows back. It's going to be quite a deep chest opener here. The bar is pressing upward and forward. And then you can lean back and lift your spine, arching. Okay, now same thing in your lower back. So your bar is on your sacrum. So I'll show you from the side here. It's not pressing on your lower back, but you're lengthening up from the lower back to your upper back. Okay, nice. Come back to the front now. You can take more time. I'm moving a bit fast, so you can take more time if you like. Tabletop, shift your hips side to side. Take one arm down and the other hand up and twist toward the upper hand side. Not so much with your hips, more focus on your upper back. Make sure to breathe comfortably here. Go ahead and switch sides. You're looking to rotate the upper back, the thoracic part of your spine, which is all of the vertebrae which connect to your ribs. Alright, back to the center. Come back up and release any tension, and now you can do some spinning here. It's called the infinity spin. Hold in the center, your same hand, same foot are leading, and you just cross your body from left to right, forward and then backward. This is really good outdoors. Be careful if you don't have a lot of space. You can go pretty quick with some practice. Notice how it's staying pretty vertical. You have to really relax your wrist to do that. Switch sides. We have little tutorial videos if you want to get more in-depth practice for any of these individual exercises. Especially the spinning can be a little tricky at first. Infinity forward. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, and now reverse. The pinky side is leading. You're scooping up as you cross your body with the pinky side. Same hand, same foot is leading. You can do the same thing with two hands. So there's no difference in the movement. You've just added that second hand. It's kind of hitchhiking. It's going along for the ride. Backward, forward. Doesn't really matter. Either hand can lead. Keep the wrist nice and loose. If you get the hang of it, you can start adding new moves. You can add spins. You can move your feet a little bit. Alright, now a propeller. So one palm is up, the other is facing down. So again, if you don't know how to do this, go check our individual video. I'll put a link here. And you can practice this and then come back and join us. But as long as you're just moving the staff, you're going to get the benefit. So don't worry if you drop it or hit yourself. That's totally normal, totally fine. This is really good for your wrists, your elbows, your hands. Getting mobility, flexibility, strength into your joints. If you have arthritis or tendon issues, take it slow, but this can actually be helpful. Make sure to do both sides. After you do it for a while, you're going to start to feel some fatigue. You're going to build strength. Deep breathing. Make sure you're not tensing up your upper body. Nice and smooth. Whoops. See, I drop it too. Alright, now the pinwheel going through your fingers. Okay, again, there's a slow motion video for this, so don't be discouraged. It's not easy. And notice how I'm using my other hand to help begin, get some momentum going. You can also use your hand and support yourself the entire way through. Try the other way as well. It's a lot of fun to mix these up once you get the hang of it. Really good for finger strength and dexterity. Alright, well done. Okay, now a couple of strikes. So I'm sliding my hand down the bar toward the leading tip. Notice, sliding as I strike. So I'm shifting my hip side to side, and that hand is sliding toward the other hand. So I start with wide hand, slide in as I strike. This takes practice. You can do it up. You know, you can put these videos on slow motion too. Alright, now here, another strike. Again, these are all in the Bo Yoga Basics video, so you can see them in slow motion. Come back and you'll have these real seamless. Notice how you can really link them together. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's do some leg work. Staff out to the side, hip circles. Warm up your hip joint. So you can do this in the sand. It's a little harder, so it's a good challenge. You can do it holding on to your balance bar, or you can lift it up. Try it without. Try both directions. This is good dynamic balance. Okay, other side. So dynamic balance is when you're moving. A lot of yoga, you're just standing still, so that's good for static balance, but usually we're moving in our lives. So practice some dynamic balance, some balancing poses with movements. These hip circles do just that. Challenge yourself not to rely on the balance bar too much. Alright, now fire kicks. Lift one leg and then just your knee stays straight and you strike through the toes. You can use the support of the staff or without. Try to hold now. Feel some nice burning, strengthening your quads, your core, your hip flexors. Right. Other side. I recommend holding the balance bar on the same side that you're kicking with so you have more support. But once you get the hang of it, if you want to challenge, just lighten your touch. Maybe even remove it. And then hold. One side's usually a little different than the other. Good work. Come on down. Shake it out. Alright, go ahead and set down the balance bar. Let's do some waist rotation. So you hold your hips, circle around. Release your lower back. Your hips go both directions. It's getting a little bright out here. I'm going to put my sunnies on. Alright, back to the hip circles. If you want to put your shades on, you can. Get those crackles out. Alright, feet wide, toes out. Lower your hips. And this is kind of a sexy movement here. Just isolate your pelvis. Okay? So imagine your tailbone has a pencil on it and you're drawing a circle. This is harder than it looks. You're just moving your pelvis, not the waist, not the spine. Just the very bottom. You want to make sure to go both directions. Traditionally, you hold your hands in front. It's like you're driving a little mini steering wheel. It's good for energy cultivation. Alright, feet even wider. Outer edges of your feet parallel. Just fold from your hips. Nice long hamstrings and calf stretch. You can rub and massage any sore spots. It's usually pretty tight in the backs of our legs. So fold. If you want to use the bar also, you can. If your hands reach, just lean into your hands. Alright, now turn your toes out a little bit and then shift side to side. And you can use the bar like this to support. Starting higher is usually a good idea, and then you can always work your way lower. Okay? My knees are tracking with my toes, so they're bending the same way my toes are pointing. Keep your knees safe. Alright, to the center. Drop one shoulder, twist and look over the other side. Looking to twist through the spine, not so much the lower back, but a little higher up if you can. Other side. Keep breathing here. I know we're going a little bit fast, so you can always slow these down. You can actually put the video on a slower speed if you like, and pause it if you want to take longer. Okay. Jump back. Nice work. Okay, knees. Hold the knees and then circle. Rotate through your knee joints. Other direction. In Qigong, we want to get all your joints to rotate. This is really important, really valuable to keep your joints healthy. Now, the knees go in to out in a circle. Moving toward and then away from each other. Both directions. Alright, come on back up. Okay, so the last joint's the ankles. And you can use the bar, especially if you're on a sandy surface or if you just have trouble with balance. So you're leaning forward, you're leaning in, you're rotating. Leaning into your big toe to your little toe, circling through. Now turn the foot backward. So you're pressing on the tops of your feet. This is a very rare movement. Almost nothing in our daily life makes us do this, so that's why it often feels very stiff, and it's very important to keep doing this. Once a day is a good amount. Hold it. Nice long stretch up the front of your shins, front of your ankles. Shake that foot out. Other side. Step forward and lean into it a little bit. The staff is there for support if you like. I'm moving from my hips, from my core here. Both directions. And then you turn it upside down, backward. My foot's behind a little bit. Roll the tops of your feet. Lots and lots of joints here. Hold it. Take a breath. Feel the stretch up the front of your feet. Shake that foot out. All right. Those are all your joint warm-ups. Let's do a couple of yoga poses. This triangles. Turn your right foot in, your left foot out. The bar is in your left hand. And then you reach up and hold either the top or a little lower. So the bar really gives you that length and support. If you want to go a little further, this is an advanced version here. You can put it on the outside of your ankle, wrap the hand inside, and the bar is pressing behind. Okay, so we have some individual videos if you want to study this more in detail first. Don't force anything. Come back up. Switch. So now left foot in, the right foot out. My right hand is holding the bar. Lengthen the underside first. See, I'm stretching from my right hip to my right hand. You can just stay there if you like. And then if you want to add the other hand, you can reach up. Find the appropriate distance. You can flex the bar a little bit. That's why you don't use a broomstick. You need some flex here. Keep breathing. Nicely done. If you want to go further, take it to the outside of the ankle. Wrap the bottom hand in front and then around the back, pressing on your shoulders and open your chest. Alright, come on out. Lunges. One side. And you can use the bar to reach and lengthen into Warrior One. You can do it with one hand down. Pyramid. Two hands lined up with my belly button. Center line. Notice how holding it really takes the pressure off the back. This is kind of another extension of triangle here. Switch. Lunge the other way. One hand. Or if you've got confidence in your balance, you can raise up to two. My palms are facing upward here. Another version, you can actually press it into your upper thoracic and do a supported back bend. Not the lower back though. Focus on the upper back here. Pyramid. Squaring off. My front leg is straightening. Doesn't have to lock. The stretch is in the front leg and the whole back body. You can add a little twist if you like. Come back. Alright, let's throw in a little two-handed spin. So this one's tricky. You might need to slow it down. My hands are a little bit apart. And as I go to the side, I lift up and then cross down. I flip it completely and then I cross over. So if this is too hard, just do the regular vortex. If you want, you can get creative here. Bust a move. Alright, nice job. Alright, some kicks. Left hand out, left foot out. Right leg up. Find your balance. Knee up. Bend elbow, bend knee. Straighten the leg and the forearm at the same time. The knee and the elbow are fixed on the arm and leg that's moving. So it's just moving below the knee and below the elbow. It doesn't have to go this high. You can start lower. Outer hips getting strong. The standing leg also working hard. And hey, if you want to throw in a little half moon pose, be my guest. Come back. Alright, these are some advanced moves, so don't be surprised if it's too hard right off the bat. This could take years before this is comfortable for you. Okay, round kicks, other side. So the angle of your hip, you can lower your knee down. Start lower. Yeah, see, I'm getting a little cramp here. So if you cramp, don't force it. Don't push too hard. Find 80% of your balance, of your maximum effort. This is very different. My left side's a little bit tighter today. And if you want to throw in that half moon, just extend out like a flag. My right toe is pointing at the staff. Alright, come on down. Hopefully you're feeling good. A lot of circulation so far. It's a pretty vigorous practice. So we're going to move now to our Qigong. Stand comfortably. We're going to do some body vibrations, some shaking. So you simply stand where you are, keep your feet grounded, and you shake your body. Shake your fingers, your hands, your elbows, your shoulders. Just find a rhythm and shake everything out. Shake through your spine, your hips. Your head and neck can relax. You can even close your eyes if you're comfortable. Vibrate down into your belly, your organs relax. Down to your knees. All the way to your feet. Inhale through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. Release the stress. Alright, slow it down. Notice any sensations. Okay, bring your feet together. Open your palms in a circle. Gather as you inhale up. Exhale down to the center. Inhale up. Down to the center. Smooth breathing. Step wide. Glide from left to right. We're going to do the 5 elements Qigong here. This is the wood element. Gliding side to side. Good. Head stays pretty level. Draw to your hip and release. Down. Gather. Guide it across. Inhale. Exhale. Release. You can even add a hut if you want. Gather. 1, 2, 3. Hut. Draw the energy in. Release the stress out. Hut. Alright, now the other side. Gather the energy across your waist. And the other way. Exhale. Release. Gather. Let go. Hut! The wood element releases frustration. Hut! The liver is the organ connected here. Release stress and frustration out. Hut! Fire element. Gather up, out, and down. One hand out. And spread the pinky to the underarm. Your fire element connects to your heart. Stretch out those heart and small intestine meridians. Stretch and gather. Inhale as you come up. Exhale and spread wide out. The energy flowing and expanding like fire. After fire is the earth. So move your leg out to the side and you glide like tectonic plates. Smooth and steady. Calming anxiety in your stomach. The earth element. Your spleen and stomach connect to the earth element. Smooth and steady. And turn and switch. Your knee moves out the other side. Your hips are pointed slightly toward your leading hand. Your hands gliding over the energy that's coming up from the earth. Like you're floating on the surface of the energy there. Yeah, after the earth is the metal. To hold, one hand goes up, circles around, and then you squeeze and condense, contract to your core. Open, one hand goes up, other hand down, circle, make a fist with the top hand and condense. Metal is energy that's condensing. The lung meridian The large intestine is the thumb and the index. Stretch those meridians through the inner arm. Condense into your core. Breathe out. On the other side, if you want to learn more about the 5 elements Qigong, we have a whole video on this where you can study it in depth. Stretch thumb and index, lung and large intestine meridian, condense to the core. Release grief and sadness, which are associated with the metal element. Breathe it out. And the last, the water element, flowing like liquid up and down. It's like the waves flowing here. Shift to your side, rise up like steam, float like a cloud, and fall like the rain. The kidneys and the bladder connect to the water element. Warm your lower back. Energy rises up over your head and down like the water cycle. Switch directions. Make your body fluid, liquid, effortless. Inhale up and exhale as you come down. Your body mostly made of water. Embody its qualities. Inhale, exhale. Gather all 5 elements in a circle. Draw it to your center, the Dantian, the energy center in your lower core. Bring your feet closer and now hold Qigong, or standing tree pose, or embracing the tree pose. So your feet are comfortable distance, knees are bent. Your hips are lowered a little and slightly tucked in so that you take the curve, not completely, but somewhat out of your back. And the pressure moves to your front low belly. Your arms are in a circle like you're holding a beach ball, very light. Tip of your tongue and the roof of your mouth, your chin slightly tucks down, the top of your head lifts slightly up. Stay with your breath. You can now glide your hands, once you collect some energy, glide around the aura, the body energy field. And then settle and land somewhere on your body and absorb this energy in. All right, brush and release. You can see what a nice combination yoga and Qigong are. Now we're going to finish with some meditation. So find a comfortable seat. You certainly don't have to sit cross-legged. You can sit in a chair. It is helpful though if you can sit with your spine nice and straight. If you are going to sit on the floor, I suggest sitting on a cushion so your hips are up. Just find a comfortable seat and start to tune into your breath. So we're going to meditate almost 10 minutes here. So get comfortable. If you have your own meditation practice, like transcendental meditation or a breath count, you can certainly do that. If you need ideas, check out the Meditate with Nate. There's lots of different meditation techniques. But you can also just relax. Listen to the ocean. And let go of any resistance in your body and your mind. take a full breath in. Long exhale out. You can begin to stir your body. You can stretch out a little bit. Move around and release any tension. And keep that mindfulness with you. Thank you so much for joining me today at the beach. It was really fun. Hope to see you next time. Namaste.